Alright, guys. It is Tuesday, January 5th, 2021 at 2:31 a.m. Alright, let's take a look quickly here. We have alerts raised for two Eastern Caribbean volcanoes showing signs of life. A lava dome is growing in the crater at the top of La Soufriere volcano in St. Vincent. Increased seismic activity has been detected under Mont Pelée in Martinique. It's just a coincidence. Both are active at the same time. Volcanologist said. Scientists are keeping a close watch on two volcanoes in the eastern Caribbean that have been quiet for decades. Lava began oozing out of Les Soufriere volcano in St. Vincent and in the Grenadines in December 29th. Scientists with Seismic Research Center at the University of the West Indies said there was no explosive eruption. Instead, the magma reaching the surface is forming a growing dome in La Soufriere crater. The volcano is also releasing gas and steam. The alert level of the northern end of the island of St. Vincent, where La Soufriere sits, has been raised to orange, which means the eruption could occur in less than 24 hours' notice. However, no evacuations have been ordered, according to the country's National Emergency Management Organization. So there's a couple of volcanoes active in the Caribbean. I don't know if that's the reason that there's so many earthquakes happening in the Caribbean, but right now it's either the lava moving underground causing the earthquakes or the volcanoes being active that have been causing the earthquakes and this um, lots of eruptions happening. It says the eruption of La Soufriere volcano in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is causing a lava dome to form in the crater at the top of the mountain. This aerial view was taken on Sunday, December 3rd of 2020. People living near the volcano could experience strong sulfur smells for several days or weeks. The Seismic Research Center said the last time the Soufriere erupted in 1979, more than 20,000 people were evacuated. An eruption in 1902 killed 1,565 people. Before that, the last major eruption was in 1812. About 100 miles to the north, Mont Pelée on the French island of Martinique is also rumbling. On December 3rd, officials said the Martinique volcano is a seismological observatory advised raising the alert level to yellow after detecting seismic activity under the mountain. According to a news release on the observatory, an increase in the seismic activity since April of 2019 and the detection of two tremors November 8th and 9th led the observatory to recommend raising the alert level, which the government did. It was the first alert of the kind issued in the volcano, last erupted in 1932. An eruption in 1902 killed nearly 30,000 people and destroyed parts of St. Pierre, according to the Encyclopedia Britannica. Volcanologist Eric Clement, a denizen of University in Ohio, told the Associated Press the activity of Mont Pelée and La Soufriere is not related. It is not one volcano that starts erupting and the others will, he said. It falls into the category of coincidence. So they're saying it is a coincidence that these two volcanoes in the Caribbean are becoming active. Alright, guys, let's hop on to Twitter. It says here from Tom Fulop, lover of Think Space, this is a picture of Saturn, the iconic ring planet. For those of you familiar with astronomy, you already figured out that this picture of Saturn is taken in infrared. So that's a pretty cool image of Saturn in infrared. Next, we have from AccuWeather. After a soggy start to 2021, the southern states will enjoy a brief and dry spell before more rain returns later this week. So we're having a possibility of snow. Let's take a look here. Possibility of snow for Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, Kentucky, West Virginia. So it's pretty much snow on the top, rain in the bottom. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, parts of North Carolina, and Florida with thunderstorms and rain. Alright, let's keep on going. Alright, ABC News says the unarmed guardsmen will work in shifts to help man traffic control checkpoints in the city's downtown area to free up the DC police officers who could be needed to respond should the protests turn violent. So apparently this January 6th people go into Washington D.C. People are getting prepared and boarding up just in case the protests turn violent. Alright, also from AccuWeather, one of the storms crashing into the west coast earlier this week will still pack enough punch as it moves inland for a period of snow and slippery travel to sweep through the Rockies and northern plains. Alright, also from New York Daily News, the New York's ID's first case of highly contagious, more transmittable variant, first found in the UK. Saratoga man in his 60s has not traveled abroad, suggesting that it is in the community. So New York City records the first case of highly contagious UK COVID strain in New York. Alright. Reuters showing that the big four U.S. airlines may go down to 3 U.S. airlines instead of 4. That is interesting. Alright. I had just talked about the volcano, but I'll retouch it again. It says tens of thousands of people living in the Caribbean are on high alert as volcanoes come back to life after remaining dormant for decades. Caribbean volcanoes rumble to life as scientists study not seen in years. A very clear overflight view of the new lava dome has formed in the La Soufrière volcano in the island of St. Vincent. And the most recent warning issue was issued late Tuesday for La Soufrière volcano in St. Vincent. Yeah, so the volcano is coming back to life. Then from Weather Nation, after a rather soggy weekend, Eugene, Oregon picked up another inch of rain on Monday. The heavy rain fell on a saturated soil, causing street flooding. Yep, while stormy pattern will persist in the northwest and northern California this week, most of the precipitation will fail to reach the worst drought areas in the southwest. That's from AccuWeather. And this is a interesting story. This is from TNZ. Tanya Roberts is still alive, despite her rep having said she was dead. So TMZ and other news stories came out saying that Tanya Roberts had passed away, and her boyfriend was doing an interview, and then all of a sudden, her representative came back and said that she was still alive and she's in the hospital. It says Tanya Roberts is still alive despite her rep having said that she was dead. The famed Bond actress is still alive. So that was a curious case of maybe information not being relayed properly on her health while she's in the hospital. Alright, pray for her. Alright, next from AccuWeather, storms will continue to brew and cause trouble this week across the continental U.S. in the form of snow, and not just across northern areas. So snow alert issued for parts of the south. AccuWeather, a winter storm will spread accumulating snow over parts of North Carolina later this week, and then it could take a swipe to the northeast. Alright. Also, AccuWeather, an unusual weather pattern will deliver and bring rain, snow, and ice to Spain and Portugal later this week and into the start of the weekend. So there, Madrid and other parts of Spain and Portugal will be getting snow and rain. And then here we have some sundogs happening in the sky in Alberta. More weather patterns unfolding over Madrid and ice and snow. And then from CBS News, Larry King moved out of the ICU amid coronavirus battle. So Larry King has been moved out of the ICU. That's good news. Nick Stewart, a bald eagle hanging out in the rim ice this morning by Iowa City. Let's take a look at this picture. Look how beautiful. Eagle just chilling out in the ice and snow. Alright, let's take a look quickly at the forecast models. We'll look at what weather's coming for the East Coast and for the West Coast. Let's see here. Rain for Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, then heading over to Florida and South Carolina and parts of North Carolina. It looks like a bit of snow and then some rain, and then it heads out to sea out January 8th. Alright. Then we have snow in the middle of the country, then it comes over Oklahoma, parts of Texas on January 10th. Then it heads through the East Coast, Mississippi, Alabama, parts of Tennessee, snow. And then rain for the East Coast, January 11th. Then we get more from the north, from Canada, snow for the Great Lakes region and parts of the East Coast, January 15th and the 16th. Then we get more snow in the middle of the country, and sleet and rain on January 18th for the East Coast and the middle of the country for January 19th. Possibility of snow, North Carolina, Virginia, and rain for the East. And then, yep, that's it. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time. God bless you guys.